Our top focus at noon with Kejriwal and Najib Jung locked in a bitter clash. Headlines today has accessed a noting by Deputy Delhi Chief Minister Manish Sisodia that provides a whole new dimension to the turf war between the government and the LG. In a noting dated 13th of May, Sisodia puts forward a proposal to appoint Shakuntala Gamlin or Parimal Rai as acting Chief Secretary in the absence of KK Sharma, who had gone on a 10-day leave. The noting had been signed off by Sisodia with the approval of Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. The noting clearly shows that the Delhi government was amenable to Shakuntala Gamlin's appointment to the top post. The noting implies that Kejriwal's opposition to Gamlin appeared as an afterthought. It's also possible that Gamlin is being used as a pawn to wage a war against the centre and Najib Jung. As the face of snowballs, let's listen to an extract from AAP leader H.S. Pulka's conversation with Headlines Today's Gaurav Sawant.
And I have been clearly told that the Delhi government had recommended also the name of the Principal Secretary Finance. The Principal Secretary Finance, the Lieutenant Governor had not agreed. Then the Lieutenant Governor was conveyed because the noting is prepared by the officers below and they are sent to the minister. And on that, the Lieutenant Governor was informed that against Mrs. Gamlin, there are few allegations that she lobbied for the discoms.
Let's get a word from Ankit Tyagi, who's with us on the phone line. Ankit, as Kejriwal looks forward to meeting President Pranab Mukherjee to discuss constitutional rights of the government versus the LG, that note that Headlines Today has access showing that Manish Sisodia and Arvind Kejriwal had given a thumbs up to Gamlin's appointment puts a question mark on the AAP government's behaviour.
Well, this is another defense of the Aam Aadmi Party is that they never gave any thumbs up on Gamlin's, in fact, on Gamlin being posted as the Chief Secretary. If you go through the note, there were 5 names, which were initially, in fact, that were proposed. Out of these 5 names, there are 3 names which reasons are given why the government cannot agree with it. And then in the end, Manish Sisodia writes that there are 2 names left, Gamlin and that of Parimal Rai. And then he says, the government, I propose Parimal Rai. The government is saying that nowhere in this note they have said that there is any ambiguity over appointment of Gamlin. According to them, they said that the procedure and the precedence is that the government proposes and the Lieutenant Governor only has to approve that name. That is what the process is. So the Aam Aadmi Party government is saying that when they had already proposed Parimal Rai as the name and they thought that the governor is going to sign it and send it back to them, why did the governor overstep and then propose Gamlin's name? They also said that that is why they have thought...
Even though the Aam Aadmi Party government may say that they didn't have any objections to Parimal Rai taking on as interim chief, the fact that no reasons were given against Gamlin either is something that is likely to work against the Kejriwal government.
Absolutely. That is something that a lot of people are questioning. But if you speak to the sources in the government, they have very clearly mentioned that this platform was not for them to raise it up to the governor. It was not required for them constitutionally to give choices or not, and the reasons for which they want or do not want a certain person. The Aam Aadmi Party is also shooting back on this and saying, the government is saying that when the Lieutenant Governor overruled their choice as the Chief Secretary, why didn't he give any reason about overruling Parimal Rai?
Right.
So as of now, that is the Aam Aadmi Party is making it a bigger battle of the rights, how they were overruled by the governor. In fact, they have asked for legal opinion from certain senior lawyers, out of which Rajiv Dhawan and Indira Jaising have given them written back to them saying that the governor, under the provisions, do not have any right to overrule the government's decision at best. And also on the appointment of Chief Secretary, they very clearly mentioned that governor does not have any right to in fact choose the bureaucracy as far as the Delhi government is concerned.
Okay, thanks so much for that update. Kejriwal expected to meet President Pranab Mukherjee today. Now, Ankit's also mentioning how legal opinion has been sought by the Aam Aadmi Party government by constitutional experts, including Rajiv Dhawan, who has said that the Delhi government is not, it's within its mandate to want to appoint someone of its preference to the post of interim chief secretary. We'll continue tracking developments. Let's also take a look at political reactions that we've been getting to this controversy.